Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Nameless, the one thing you must recall. As always, I am joined by Coco. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And in the last episode, Yeonho is on his best behavior now. Yay! Finally.
Yay!
Now he's went from creepy yandere-ho to yawn-ho. That's the nickname I'm giving nice guy Yeonho. No. It's fine. I mean, I'm glad he's not creepy anymore, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it was kind of interesting. Anyway, last time we finally had the dreaded exam, which I totally passed in one go because it's so easy. Yeah, definitely. If you remember anything else, you were just hallucinating, alright?
Silly viewers.
Right? Stop doing those shrooms.
더 이상은 못 먹어.
Ugh, I can't eat anymore. I'm done. After I got home, I rested for a bit and rolled up my sleeves. The boys all came home just in time. Thanks to that, I was able to finish the housework quickly with Tae and Yeonho's help. And when Yuri came home last, we ordered fried chicken and ate together. Fried chicken.
I was thinking of getting some today. I'm like, no, I'm not.
That's my daily struggle at work. Like, I'm always tempted because some of my coworkers actually go and buy food and stuff. And then they come back and I'm like, why did you bring it here? It smells too good. I hate them. I felt much better now that the exams were over and from being full. I felt drowsy from being so stuffed.
마스터 다 드셨어요? 따뜻한 차라도 끓여올까요?
Master, are you finished? Should I get you a cup of tea?
No, I'm fine. I'm too full even for tea.
매일매일 치킨만 먹으면 내 근육이 마구마구 자라지 않을까?
If I eat chicken every day, won't my muscles get really big? Protein!
하지만 동시에 이 허리 둘레도
But your
자랄
waistline will too.
Yuri, weren't the chickens expensive? Everyone was rubbing their full stomachs and looking satisfied. But I suddenly remembered that Yuri paid and felt a bit worried. Girl, he got money. 5 boys and 1 girl. I think we ate almost 5 chickens. Is he fine with paying for all that?
우리 자기 입속으로 들어가는 건데 이 정도는 껌값이지. 마음 같아서는 자기가 입고 먹고 마시는 건 모두 내가 해결해주고 싶은데 말이야.
It's something my honey eats. This is nothing. I'd like you to get everything you want to wear, eat, and drink, you know.
그리고 그런 자기를
And I'd also like to.
Uh-oh.
또 시작이군요. 귀를 막겠습니다.
Ugh, it started again. I will cover my ears.
아니지란스. 네 귀보다는 유리의 입을 막는 편이 더 빠를걸?
No, Lance, it'll be faster to cover Yuri's mouth than your ears.
I don't know if that'd be faster, but it would be a much better solution.
Yes.
Get some tape.
저 입에 손대고 싶지 않습니다.
I do not want to touch that mouth. Who knows where it's been? Probably on your mouth. Ugh.
Ooh. I was thinking something much worse, but okay. Coco's better than me.
뭐? 너 지금 그 표정은 뭐야? 내 입이 더럽다는 거야? 이 입술을 갈구하는 여성들이 얼마나 많은지도 모르면서
What? What's that expression just now? Are you saying my mouth is dirty? You have no idea how many women cover these lips. Cherry boys.
아, 마스터가 입고 먹고 마시는 건 제가 챙겨드릴 거예요.
Oh, I'm going to take care of what Master wears, eats, and drinks.
여전히 경쟁이 치열하군. 요즘 안 그래도 등교도 하교도 따로 하는 통에 마이 허니 얼굴 보기가 하늘의 별따기 수준이야.
Fierce competition as always. It's so hard to see my honey these days because we go to school and come back home separately.
이럴 줄 알았으면 나도 학생이나 할 걸 그랬어. 마이 허니네 반에 들어가면 매일 교실에서 만날 수 있을 텐데. 이제 알게 된
If I'd known it would be like this, I would have been a student. If I'm in my honey's class, I'd be able to see you every day. I'm sorry I didn't predict this.
I don't think we would have believed he was a student. He looks way too old.
Yeah. And if he did that, then we wouldn't have been able to get them all in the school because we wouldn't have a guardian.
Right, and him driving and a whole bunch of other things. So it does work out that he is who he is in a way. Although I still feel like Tay looks way too old too.
Mhm.
I'd like to say no to that. Being in the same class with you, that scares me. I suddenly imagined a creepy scene that gave me goosebumps. All I had to do was look back at the earlier videos of this LP.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Flashbacks. Endure Yuri's buttery words throughout the day? That's not the only problem. I won't be able to handle all the jealous gazes from the girls. Lance and Yeonho are difficult as it is.
벅차다니?
Difficult.
I'm not complimenting, but you guys are really popular. You guys have no idea how many jealous looks I get for being close to you all. And if Yuri joins, going to the academy will be hell. Thankfully, Yeonho's fans have decreased a bit. I rattled on my complaints and ended up saying more than I should. I peered at Yeonho's face, but he didn't seem to mind.
전 주위에 사람이 없는 편이 편하더라고요. 쉬는 시간에 마스터랑 이야기 나눌 수 있는 것도 좋고요. 사람들에게 둘러싸여 있으면 마스터랑 더 멀어지는 것 같아서
I feel more comfortable with no one around me. I like being able to talk to Master during recess. If I'm surrounded by people, I grow apart from Master. I don't like it.
Yeonho said indifferently.
연호의 팬이 줄었어?
Yeonho's fans decreased.
It's because he killed half of them.
뭐야 옐로우. 정의의 용사는 항상 사람들의 중심에 있어야 한단 말이야.
What? Yellow? A justice warrior must always be at the center of people's attention.
아무래도 전 정의의 용사는 못 되는 것 같아요.
I don't think I can be a justice warrior then.
쓸데없이
Max,
소란스러운 것보다는
You
조용한
can
곳이
see the
낫다고
moment
생각해.
where Red's heart broke.
Oh.
I think it's better to be quiet than to be uselessly noisy.
다만 너무 고립되는 것도 좋지는 않다고 생각합니다.
Except, I don't think it's good to get too isolated.
But what about you, Lance?
Yeah.
Why you do this to yourself just because we're not dating you? Lance said, worrying about Yeonho too.
Best boy!
I know. I miss him. But more than that, I never thought Lance would say such a thing. I thought he's the most isolated one. I was about to say something to Yeonho too when the phone rang. Huh? Wait. It was a number I didn't know. I hesitated but took the call. I ran towards the kitchen to be surrounded by silence and took the call. Wait, they were all in the living room eating?
Maybe they were watching TV or something? I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, that is weird.
Hello?
Jackie?
Mom? What's up? At this hour? Isn't it night there?
지금 어디니?
Where are you?
I'm home, of course. I came home early because the exams ended today.
어머, 그래 잘 됐구나.
Oh, that's lovely.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. But what's with the number?
공중전화로 걸어서 그런 거야. 그보다 집이라니 잘 됐다. 그럼 오늘 만나도 되겠네?
Oh, I'm calling from a telephone box, but I'm glad you're home. Then I can see you today.
Uh-oh, are they coming over? What?
아빠랑 엄마랑 방금 도착했어.
Your dad and I just arrived.
Arrived? You mean you're here?
그래, 세미나 때문에 잠시 근처에 갈 일이 생겼거든. 마침 비행기가 경유한다고 해서 잠시 들렀지. 우리 딸 얼굴 본 지 한참 됐잖아.
Yes, we had to make a quick stop for a conference. The trip goes through Korea, so we decided to drop by for a while. It's been a while since we saw your face.
Oh. My parents have suddenly come home. I remember the last time she called, she said she wouldn't be able to come for a while. I glanced at the living room. I thought it was quiet, and sure enough, all the boys were silent and listening to me.
늘 하던 듯이 택시를 그리로 보낼게. 호텔 식당에서 밥이라도 먹자꾸나.
Oh, okay, it's the
비행기 시간이
usual.
촉박해서 호텔에서 벗어나지는 못하겠다.
As usual, I'll send the cab over. Let's eat at the hotel restaurant. We can't leave the hotel because we have an early flight tomorrow. That's weird, didn't we get a scene with them earlier saying they wouldn't be able to come?
Mm-hmm. And then they suddenly
Hmm.
changed their mind. Oh, okay. All right. I'm used to Mom sending a cab for me. When their schedule's tight, they stay at a hotel by the airport and stay put there.
여기 호텔 식당을 예약해뒀으니까 얼른 오렴.
I reserved a table at the hotel restaurant, so hurry up.
Okay, all right. It was a bit sudden, but that was how they usually are. Then, see you later.
그래, 이따 보자 우리 딸.
Okay. See you later, Jackie.
I wrote down the car number Mom told me and hung up the phone. I was a bit nervous, so I sighed. Coming here all of a sudden, it was so like my parents. But I'm glad they can't come to the house. I would have been upset before. Such a strange change. Is it because the boys are with me? The boys in the living room were waiting for me to tell them about the call.
Oh, well, looking at the picture, like the living room and the kitchen are pretty much connected.
That's true, one of those open concept. I slowly explained everything. Everyone understood and told me to have a good time. I quickly got ready and was about to leave the front door when Yeonho grabbed me.
마스터,
Master.
Why? What do you mean, why? Aren't you supposed to say what? That's the weirdest typo yet. Just-
Why do you exist?
Oh, that was a good one.
저도
Yeah?
저도 가고 싶지만 안 되겠죠?
I'd like to go too, but that'd be impossible, right?
Oh, sorry. It's a family dinner, so I can't. Besides, if my parents see you, they'll be too surprised.
가족 식사. 가족.
Family dinner. Family.
Oh yeah, that's the second time he kind of reacted to the word family like that.
Mm-hmm.
부모님은 마스터에게 소중한 사람인가요?
Are your parents precious to you?
What?
Unnerving question.
Yeah.
가족이니까 당연히 그 두 분은 마스터에게 소중한 사람이겠죠?
They're family. So the two must be really precious to you.
Of course, they are my parents. Yeonho? Yeonho stopped talking, but he was still holding on to my clothes. I told him, but I could tell he still wanted to come with me. I felt a bit restless since the car was about to come soon.
어이 꼬맹이 이러다 우리 자기가 약속에 늦겠어. 그리고 그렇게 사사건건 달라붙으면 아무리 천사 같은 여자라도 힘들어하지 않겠어?
Hoy, kiddo. My honey's going to be late now. And if you clung onto her for everything, even an angel would feel uncomfortable.
네, 알아요. 때를 써서 미안해요, 마스터.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry for asking, Master.
Oh, it's nothing. I felt Yeonho'd get gloomy again, so I quickly thought of another subject. Oh, on my way home, I'll get ice cream. We'll eat it together when I come back.
네,
Oh, alright.
Yeonho's face brightened.
마스터가 돌아올 때까지 기다리고 있을게요. 그러니까 조심히 돌아오셔야 돼요. 늦으면 걱정할 거예요.
I'll be waiting until you get back. So be careful. I'll worry if you're late.
Okay, I'll come home as soon as I can. I said bye to the rest of the boys in the living room. Then I'll be back. Rest here.
조심해서 다녀와.
Be careful.
Okay.
여기야, 여기.
Here, here.
It took quite a while to get to the hotel from my house. When I arrived at the hotel, I saw Mom waving in front of the restaurant entrance. Oh, Mom, Dad. I haven't seen my parents in a long time. They did look tired, but I felt relieved to find them both healthy. Now what I'm wondering is, are they going to have a separate storyline for each route, or are they going to just have it be the same as like with Yuri's or Lance's? I hugged them
Well-
quickly.
I imagine it'll probably be different since they did kind of like address different things in both of them, right?
They did. I hugged them quickly and went into the restaurant. Just in case, I'll put skip to see if anything happens. Really haven't seen them in a long time. Nope, nothing happened. Alright. After greeting each other, we moved to the table they reserved.
건강해 보여 다행이다.
I'm glad you look happy. You too, Dad.
그래, 저번에 봤을 때보다 키가 더 큰 것 같구나. 성장이라 그런가?
Yes, I think you've grown since the last time we saw you. Are you still growing? Really, I haven't noticed.
정말 많이 컸어. 그리고 분위기도 이제 제법 어른이 된 느낌이 드는구나. 게다가 많이 의젓해진 것도 같고.
You've grown a lot, and you look quite like an adult now. You look more mature.
당신은 그렇게 생각해요? 난 떼쟁이의 울보였던 게 아직도 눈에 선한데.
You think so? I still remember when she was a crybaby.
Mom,
어릴 때 생각 안 나니? 그때 네가 어찌나 떼를 쓰던지 엄마가 얼마나 힘들었는지 너 모를 거야.
Don't you remember? You have no idea how difficult it was when you wailed and begged for something.
did I? I don't remember much from when I was little.
너 정말 기억 안 나니? 가만히 있어보자. 그래, 그 인형. 네가 몇 살 때였더라? 여보.
Do you really not remember?
아버님이 사준 인형 있잖아요.
Let's see. Yes, that doll. How old were you then? Honey, do you remember? The doll your father bought her?
Oh, they mentioned this before, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm guessing this was her first doll?
Her.
Like before Lance?
Yeah.
A doll. I was intrigued when I heard that. I must have liked dolls since I was little. I think I did. since I like toys in general. Come to think of it, I think I surrounded myself with toys to miss my parents less.
인형? 아, 맞아, 그래. 나도 기억이 나네. 아버지가 우리에게 말도 안 하고 너에게 사주었지.
A doll? Oh, right. I remember too. Father bought it for you without telling us.
Dad agreed, saying he remembered.
맞아요. 그 인형을 얼마나 좋아했는지 정말. 너무 해지고 더러워져서 다른 걸 사준다고 했더니 싫다고 어찌나 울던지. 결국 버리지도 못했지.
Yes, you like that doll so much. It was so worn out and dirty that we told you we'd get you a new one. But you cried and cried, wailing no. We didn't throw it away in the end.
아버님이 돌아가시고 나서야 내가 창고에 넣었단다.
After Grandpa passed away, I put it in the storage room.
I did? I don't remember at all. I must have been really stubborn the way she talked about it. But it's weird. I don't remember anything about the doll. Besides, we have a storage room? How could she not know? I tilted my head.
그래? 다른 건 몰라도 그 인형은 엄청 소중하길래 기억할 줄 알았는데 그 덕분에 엄마가 그날 연구 발표에도 늦었어.
Really? I thought you'd remember that doll since you cherished it so much. Thanks to that, I was late for my conference presentation that day.
She thinks about his work.
I thought hard, but I couldn't remember anything.
가지 마요. 마스터, 나를 버리지 마세요.
Don't go, Master. Don't abandon me.
Why is she thinking of Yeonho right now?
저를 잊지 마세요.
I mean, if she doesn't even remember that doll, then maybe she's feeling like she abandoned it.
Maybe.
Don't forget me.
인형은 잊혀지면 버려지게 되니까.
Dolls are forgotten.
Oh, so now she's feeling guilty thinking she did the same thing.
Yeah.
What Yeonho said suddenly flashed through my mind. I'm sorry. I ended up apologizing without knowing. I felt sorry for that doll rather than my parents. If it was a doll I cherished that much, why can't I remember anything about it right now?
다 지난 일로 사과는 무슨. 됐어.
Don't apologize for what's past.
그보다 여보, 난 얘가 그 인형을 평생 기억할 줄 알았거든요.
But really, honey, I thought she'd remember that doll forever.
그런데 역시 크면서 다른 데로 관심이 쏠리니 결국 실증이 나긴 하나 봐요.
But I guess as you grow up and get tired of it and get interested in other things.
아, 그러고 보니 너 요즘도 사람 닮은 인형 모으니?
Oh, come to think of it, do you still collect those dolls that look like people?
Huh, Mom, if you only knew. They don't just look like people now, they are people.
And they're all mine.
What?
그 사람처럼 생긴 무거운 인형 말이야. 아직도 가지고 노니?
Those heavy dolls that look like people. Do you still play with them?
Oh. I evaded. Mom looked displeased with me.
그 인형 놀이는 좀처럼 질리지 않는구나. 다른 거에 취미를 가져볼 생각은 없어?
You never get sick of playing with dolls. Aren't you interested in something else?
I felt a bit upset at Mom's words. BJDs are an important part of me. Even if no one else acknowledges that.
아무튼 넌 정말 이것저것 모으는 걸 좋아하는 건 할아버지를 꼭 닮았어. 그리고 관심이 떨어지면 금방 잊어버리는 건 네 아빠를 닮았고 말이야.
Anyways, you are so much like your grandpa the way you collect all the little things. And you're like your dad the way you quickly forget things you're no longer interested in.
Ooh. Makes me wonder what she means by that.
Yeah.
심심하면 금방 포기해버리곤 하잖아요.
You're like that too. When you're into something, you stop eating and spend your whole time researching. But when you get tired of it, you give it up right away, don't you?
그건 현실을 잘 받아들이는 거지. 내가 다재다능해서 금방 이것저것 다 잘하는 것을 어쩌겠어.
That's just being realistic. What can I say? I'm a Renaissance man and master things quickly.
그렇다고 해도죠 뭐.
We'll agree to disagree. Ha ha.
I feel like the mom and dad are like passive aggressively arguing.
Yes.
그래서 그 오래된 인형은 아직도 집에 있니?
Ahem. So, is that old doll still in the house?
글쎄요. 예전에 창고에 넣어두긴 했는데 그 이후로는 본 기억이 없네요. 아직도 창고에 들어가 있으려나?
I don't know. I put it in storage before. I don't remember seeing it ever since. Is it still in the storage room?
아참, 너 그럼 그 이름 기억하니?
All right. Then, do you remember this?
Dot, dot, dot. That was weird. Mom and Dad looked happy as they talked about when I was little. I had fun listening to stories of when I was little. We finished dinner in a joyful mood. Hey, it didn't go too bad compared to usual.
Yeah.
올라가서 좀 더 이야기하다 갔으면 좋겠는데. 오랜만에 보는 거잖아.
I wish we could go up together and talk more. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Right now? It was dark outside the window. I saw the clock and it was pretty late. She has school tomorrow, lady. I should start heading home now. What should I do? You could actually spend the night? Obviously, mother and father, who I haven't seen in ages, I have to say goodnight because I have to go back to my doll who's a human.
Yes.
I remembered the boys seeing me off. More than that, I thought of Yeonho who asked me not to be late. But I couldn't think of an excuse. Yeonho's surely waiting for me right now.
자, 올라가자. 이야기 좀 하다가 가렴. 돌아갈 때는 다시 차 불러줄 테니까 걱정 마.
Here, let's go up. Let's talk more. I'll call a cab when you go back, so don't worry.
Uh-oh. After seeing their faces, I couldn't refuse. Oh no. I ended up just hesitating and couldn't find any excuse to give. Alright, let's go. You can't even just tell her, oh, I have school tomorrow or anything?
Hmm.
I talked a lot with Mom and Dad in their hotel room. The research they've been working on must have done pretty well. Dad got excited while talking about his work and fell asleep after gulping down beer.
어휴, 술도 약한 양반이 매번 이런다니까. 미안하다. 널 불러놓고 아빠가 저 상태라.
He's weak with alcohol, but he does this every time. I'm sorry that Dad's like this when you're here.
I find it interesting how her relationship with her parents is actually better in this route than the others.
Yeah.
Like, they're not being forceful jerks like they were in Yuri's. It's fine. I had a good time today. But I can't stay the night, though. Mom has so many things other than Dad to care about. I can't trouble her by staying the night here.
정말 미안하구나. 다음에 귀국하면 그때는 제대로 가족과의 시간을 보내자꾸나.
I'm so sorry. Let's have more family time when we come back next time.
Okay, that sounds good. Then I'll be off.
그래. 그럼 조심히 돌아가렴. 집에 도착하면 잘 도착했다고 여기
Alright,
이쪽으로
be
문자
careful.
보내주겠니?
Can you text me when you get home?
I find it weird how we chose refuse and go home, and yet we didn't refuse and go home.
Yeah.
One of those pointless decisions. Okay. Mom got a cab and helped Dad to the lobby. Was I nervous from meeting them? I forgot to call home. It was already almost midnight. Everyone should be sleeping by now. I held up my phone and checked the texts. I thought maybe Yeonho sent me some texts. But there was none. Progress! Is he sleeping? Thank you, sir. I got off the car and looked at our house. The windows are all dark. Everyone must be sleeping. I guess they were all tired from the exams and housework. I felt the fatigue creeping over me. I'm sleepy too. I should go to bed right away. I lifelessly treaded to the front door. Oh. Who is it? Who do you think, girl? Something squirmed in the dark. As I screamed with fear, the shadow jumped towards me. Ah! Huh? Yeonho! Uh-oh, his eyes are creepy. The shadow abruptly approached me and grabbed my clothes. Someone who'd grabbed my clothes is a pervert who wants to strip you.
마스터.
Master.
마스터.
Master. Master. Master.
Ooh, I wish you could hear this, Coco. The music's creepy.
Oh boy.
Well, we're gonna leave this episode right here. Things are about to get a little creepy, it looks like. I don't know. Looks like he's having a mental breakdown or something. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to ring the bell for notifications for new episodes. You can follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week. And also, follow me on Twitter for updates. Until next time, have a nice day. Adios!